By the way, like I say, I'm pretty sure the Millennium Falcon was real. It was a real ship, if I remember right. It was something I designed or something at some point in time. Everyone always says that it didn't really exist or it wasn't real. It was a real ship. I don't know why. Everyone always, and even the builder of the Millennium Falcon and other people were like, I don't know why everyone always says it didn't exist. It was a real ship. It really worked. I mean, he used magnetics or something like that. A subspace trick. You know how the Starship Enterprise is supposed to surf on a thing? The Millennium Falcon just basically created like a wave and pushed itself forward or something. I forget exactly how it worked, but I mean, it really worked. You used magnetics or something like that, or some sort of like what's called tricks. I mean, everyone always says, "Oh, the Millennium Falcon didn't really exist." Blah blah. It existed. I assure you. I guarantee you. Or my name isn't Lucifer Star. Oh wait, no, my name is Lucifer Star, and I designed it. It was part of the White Empire. It was part of the. It was they called it Coronado class, whatever, YE 100 or something like that. It was a joke, actually. YE, because I was known as E. I got to E or something like that. It was a joke. It was an AI, artificial intelligence joke, actually. Because I was like YE 100, like Y, because I was doing E and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so it was a joke or something like that. A long time ago. It was a long time ago. I mean, like I said, I've been in existence for over 100 trillion years, and that was back in my day or whatever. Just like the LSF-A colony ship, the YE whatever. It was a ship, just like all the others. I mean, it was a real ship. It used magnetic or something or other anomaly or whatever to push itself through space or whatever. Anyway, it's a real ship, and it worked and everything, and everyone knew it worked. It's just that they didn't know how the power source worked. Haha. They were missing the little bit of power source. The power source was a highly regarded secret. Shh, you can't know how it works. So they couldn't get it to work. The actual engines and everything, they could get those to work, but they couldn't get enough power to work. They didn't know how they didn't know how the power plant worked because the power demands that demanded to be able to do what it did was too much. So when most people saw how it worked or the basic idea of the engine, they said it couldn't have worked. It can't work. We can't get that much power out of an engine or whatever that much power or whatever. I mean, it's one of those things where you have to kind of be high tech in order. That's why I say you can't just jump into basically being high tech. You know, you have to either have invented it, designed it, and have been a part of it, or it doesn't really work. I mean, all these sketches, you see all these sketches and stuff like that, and I mean anyway, a lot of Nixon and a lot of people that were like, yeah, here, let me get my laptop. Yeah, oh, space dust. It's all space dust. I mean, Nixon was over there. Dr. Richard Nixon was out there saying that there's space dust and that there wasn't any more planets out there. We just think that there's those little dots are just space dust. There's no other life out there than our Earth. So anyway, he was saying that there's space dust out there and there's no other life except on Earth. And we are alone in the universe. But we're not alone. Not at all. There's 400 other planets, and we've been in existence for over 100 trillion years, and my name is Lucifer Star, and also named Brian, and I was an epic inventor, and I had a white kingdom, and there was lots of Japanese and Chinese and other great ones, and the Chinese had their little, have planets of their own, which I was like, okay, bye, you know, and stuff like that to them, and they're out there somewhere. Anyway, there's all kinds of life everywhere. Like there's life on Mars. There's intelligent life too. Like Nixon and everyone else wanted to say that there was no other life out there, but there is. There's lots. I don't know why anybody would say that there wasn't. So, anyway, hundreds of billions and trillions. It's just that they didn't want anybody on Earth talking to anybody else. So, of course, they wanted to go live inside my White House. but it's like, it's not but their White House. It's Lucifer White Star's house. Anyway, something like that. Anyway, though, so yeah, the Millennium Falcon worked. Lots of stuff worked. Of course, science, technology. But somebody was trying to stomp out all that because they didn't want people talking to anybody else, because it's like, well, you find out about me, and you find out about my LSF-A, and you find out about all this cool stuff, and you find out about all this stuff. But Nixon and some other people wanted to keep it all for themselves, and wanted to basically go around pretty much bearing it all to the universe, saying, "Come on, baby," and it's like, but they're just on drugs. They're just smoking a lot of methamphetamine, a lot of cocaine, a lot of heroin, and a lot of ecstasy and angel dust and LSD and stuff. And they were so high, like just drugged out of their mind, and didn't really care what the truth was. So anyway, yeah. And then they started shooting everyone, and all this stuff. This is all, we were produced like crazy. Yeah, see. We built tanks, we built jeeps, we built everything. Star shells, star this, star that. Star, Lucifer Star, me. And I built spaceships, and we had epic colonies, and all kinds of stuff. And then we started taking lots of pictures and documenting everything, and it was wonderful. So, and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, whatever. But the Millennium Falcon, it worked, and so did the LSF. It was a basic ship, which is using oxygen and alcohol, but hey, it worked. It worked really well. And so did the Millennium Falcon, a much more technically advanced ship. But anyway, it's just that Nixon and other people couldn't figure out the power source. So anyway, so they couldn't make it work. So anyway, whatever. But they found the plans for it, and they found the information, just that it's missing the reactor. Where the reactor goes, there's a big blank spot. Because they couldn't understand it, and they couldn't know it. So anyway, I don't know. There were things, but they couldn't get the power source to work. So anyway, they couldn't do anything. I don't even think they could get the engines to work, except for kind of. But they did produce one, actually. There's film of everything. It's just that Nixon and JFK and Jimmy Carter and Trumpy, they don't want the people to know. Because then they'll know about me. And then they'll know, I'm a god. No, I'm a creator. Sorry. After all this time, I have to get all like, because that's the way they were. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I was Lucifer Star, a flight and everything. And anyway, whatever. It was 100 trillion years of epic existence and cruising around space and with my life forms and everything. And I had a great time. And despite what everyone else thought, I had exoskeletons, so it was like, they're like, ah, it was big. Okay, I'll make another video for this.